Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. It's your girl, Diamond of Light. All right. Back I'm finishing, touching up the kitchen, cleaning up the kitchen, and while my tea is finishing steeping for tonight, I want to get up here because this is guided for me to like speak on. You know how a lot of people, and this has been me over my life, but today I don't question it. How they ask God, wonder if God loved them or still love them. This is my perspective. How you know that God loves you? Always loved you. Always have loved you. Never stop loving you. Even when we feel like we don't love ourselves, so to speak. That's the other perspective or the other perception of who we are or what we are. Now, God always loves us. And how we know God loves us is through us loving ourselves. That's the true essence of God loving you. That's how you'll know God loves you, through the love that you have for yourself. Through thriving, through being the best version of yourself, living in divine essence, divinity, confirmation, divinity, and righteousness, right? Clearing out the ancestral trauma, your life trauma, healing yourself, doing better for yourself, living in gratitude, despite even going through the storms. Because mind you, we have perceptions and perspectives of God within us, but we also have a perception and perspective of the devil within us. Because we embody both dark and light. So when we feel like God is not loving us, it's not that God not loving us, it's that we're not loving ourselves because we embody in the darker side of ourselves, neglecting ourselves and, leaning more into our toxicity, glitz and glamour, material things, feeling like God don't love us because we don't have material things, feeling like God don't love us because we feel like God didn't give us a light. We all have the essence and light of God. It's about doing the work and activating and upgrading yourself and enhancing your well-being and passing the test and elevating so you can be enlightened with your God self and embody with the gifts that is inherited within your DNA coding. Mind you, locked DNA, junk DNA is just locked DNA, and it's also blank DNA that you can embody through light codes as you elevate to housing your soul guidance through more essences of lights of source. But if you dove in the darkness, you will embody the dark and hover in the darkness, and you will feel like you're not loved by God, but that more you're loved by the devil. It's still love. Hate is love. Hate is love. Because if you're willing to do something so much to cause havoc in your life and in somebody else's life, and it brings you some type of pleasure or sense of well-being, or it's something that you continue to coerce in, knowing that it's causing you these so-called burdens that make you feel like God don't love you, you must love to hate. Confirmation pops. You must love the devil. You must love that dark side of yourself, because once you get tired of living in that darkness, tired of indulging in that devil energy, that dark side of yourself, once you get tired of that, once you get tired of loving the hate, the dark side, and you learn to love the light, the enlightenment, righteous side, the divinity, God side of yourself, then you realize that, yeah, I love me. God is in me. I love me. I want to do right for me. I want to, no matter what I'm going through, it's not about what's outside of me, it's about what's in me. And I'm grateful every day just to be alive. God gave me life, giving me a chance through free will to elevate, to choose whether I want to love and hate or love and enlightenment, love and divinity. Do I want to love in the light essence of me, or do I want to love in the dark essence of me? Do I want to love in the God essence of me, or do I want to love in the devil essence of me? But you have a choice. And when you choose to hate, to live in misery, to not accept the divine parts of yourself because you don't want to do the work to evolve and be in alignment truly righteously, then you can feel like God don't love you because you don't love yourself. Then you'll feel like God don't love you, but God do love you once you start loving yourself. God always love you. You just got to always love yourself. The love is there to embody. It's never gone. It's never gone. Just like the hate is always there to embody. It's never gone. It's never gone. You know? So you have to choose in your moments, day to day. So yeah, it might be moments where you feel like you don't love yourself. But I'm telling you this from my experience. No matter what the outside look like, always internally know that you are loved. And you are loved and that God loves you. You choose to turn that thing off that can make you feel otherwise. You stop doing what you're doing to make you be in that energy to feel otherwise, because it is our own doings, our own thoughts, our own emotions. Even when we learn energy, if we get out of our vices and get out of our head so much and get out of things that's lowering our vibrations and frequencies, we will know what is ours and what's not. What people are trying to project on us. You'll learn who you are, your energetic bodies, because it's more than one essence of who some of us are. Some of us embody a lot of light beings, a lot of light codes, a lot of energies. But we're in our awareness of it. We don't run from the dark either. We don't run from those lessons. We see that we're in this energy and we evaluate the energy, not through not thinking that God don't love me, but knowing that God loved me. But this must be a lesson that I must learn, or something that I'm having to receive, or something that I'm having to endure, or something that I'm having to go through to grow in embodying more love for myself as lessons learned, so I can be a better version of who I am internally, despite what the eternal is going on. Because this life, this vessel is not forever, but energy is. So what energy do I want to embody in internally? So when I leave this vessel, what essence am I going to cultivate in through the next experience of my existence? Because energy don't die, but it can exist in the very remnants of the emotion or the thought or the essence that you're embodying in. So if you're in this hate, dark, devil energy that you're choosing to dove in or stay in or not work your way through or balance, then you can end up having experience after experience in other lifetimes as different sources of essences that you have to still learn from. But no, it's not that God don't love us. God always loves us. You will realize that once you learn to love yourself. Yeah. I always love you, no matter what it looks like, what it feels like. That, beautiful diamonds of light, gives you great abundance. And then you can embody your child like experiences to create. That's when you're embodied with so much light codes and information, and you can sit with yourself even in the midst of your storms and make the best out of whatever situation you're in, even though it can be chaotic. You choose to love you and find a way to maneuver through by finding your light, through knowing that God loves you because you love yourself. And you're going to be like, fuck this bitch. Not today, not tomorrow, not no other day. Because I love me. And through me loving me, I know God loves me. And that's just a fact. And remember that the pressure creates a beautiful diamond of light. Until next time, bye now.